Hello, I'm Stephen Johnson, Vice President of Longevity Alliance Insurance Agency. Today we're going to find out more about why you need to sign up for Medicare Supplemental Insurance coverage when you turn 65 and how to get the best deal on this coverage. With me today is Freddie Ram, Senior Health Plan Advisor at Longevity Alliance. Welcome, Freddie.
Thank you, Steve. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Are many Americans not aware that Medicare does not cover all their health care needs when they sign up for it at age 65?
You know, you'd be surprised at the number of people I talk to every day that don't know exactly what Medicare covers and doesn't cover. They think that because they paid taxes all of their adult working life that they're covered for all of their Medicare expenses, but in actuality they're not. They have to pay a separate premium for their Part B, and the only thing that they really get for those taxes they paid is their Part A, premium free, which covers a hospital.
What are some of the gaps that Medicare does not pay for that a Medicare supplemental policy does cover?
Well, Stephen, there's various Medicare supplement type plans out there that cover various different expenses. There's one in particular that will cover all of a Medicare beneficiary's expenses. For example, with a hospital Part A, you have a deductible for the hospital, you have a daily copay, you have a separate copay for lifetime reserve, you also have a copay for skilled nursing facilities. For the medical Part B, you have a small deductible annually, and then you would pay the 20% that Medicare does not cover for you.
What are some of the choices that you need to make when picking a Medicare supplemental policy?
There's a couple of different factors you need to consider. First of all, how healthy are you now? What is your family's health history like? What's your budget? How much risk are you willing to take on? How important is it to you to be able to choose your doctors and your providers? And then also, do you want to pay more upfront so that you pay less at the time of the services? Or would you prefer to pay less upfront or possibly zero and have more out-of-pocket expenses every single time you will get a covered service?
Do the premiums vary greatly from one insurance company to another on those policies?
Yes, they actually can vary greatly. Medicare supplement plans are designed in a way that the premiums will go up every year. But what we do is we deal with top-rated insurance carriers, and we only work with the companies that are stable and competitive, and we don't want to have our clients have any sort of unexpected surprises later on down the line with their annual price increases.
Why is it a good idea to have an expert in these policies help you pick the right coverage and insurance company?
Medicare is unlike any other insurance company that most people have been exposed to during their life, unless they've helped their grandma or grandpa try to get their coverage. Since it works so differently, many people find it hard to understand. So, for example, there's a Medicare Part A, there's a Medicare Plan A, there's Part B, there's Plan B. Then you have acronyms such as AEP, OEP, IEP, SEP, MS, HDF. There's tons of different acronyms. I mean, it's almost like learning a whole new language. Medicare is complicated enough, and what we'd like to do is try to simplify it as much as possible. We'll verify our clients' needs, our clients' wants, their budget, and we'll review all the different options available to them. And we'll help them understand the trade-offs that they make with the decision that they end up making.
If you don't like the Medicare supplemental policy you have picked, is it easy to switch to another one?
It depends on the circumstances. In some circumstances, you can likely make the change relatively easily just by filling out an application. But most of the time, you're going to have to fill out an application and answer medical questions and go through an underwriting process.
How does Longevity Alliance help someone pick a supplemental policy differently from other insurance agents?
Well, Stephen, first of all, I want to tell you that, first of all, we are not captive agents. So that means that we are a broker representing various companies with tons of different plans available that we can review with you. Second, our advisors are salary-based, meaning that they do not get a financial incentive to sell a plan that makes them the most money when they sell it to you. There's no financial incentive at all for them to help you pick up whatever plan it is that you decide to choose on. Third, we have a systematic and methodical process to our interactions with our clients. We will show you in black and white what it is we're talking about. We don't expect you just to take our word for it. We actually show you so that you understand exactly what it is you're getting into. Fifth, we'll stay in contact with you throughout the entire application process, all the way to the application booking on the carrier system. We don't just help you sign the application, never to be seen from again or heard from again. We're just a phone call or an email away. And finally, what we do is we'll do a periodic review of your plan just to verify that it is still the right fit for you, since over time your budget and your circumstances can change. And we like to periodically go in and just kind of make sure that everything's still working for you the way it should.
How much does it cost someone to have Longevity Alliance help them pick a policy?
Believe it or not, the cost to you as a client is zero, zilch, nothing. The insurance carrier pays us a commission, pays our company a commission every time we sell an insurance policy. So there's no cost to you at all. We just provide the service to you.
If someone wants to find out more about picking the right Medicare supplemental policy for their needs and budget, how can they contact you?
Well, Stephen, we have a couple of different ways. You can contact us on our website at www.longevityalliance.com, or you can call our toll-free line at 1-800-713-6250, or you can also check us out on our Facebook page. Our page name is Longevity Alliance, Inc. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Arizona time.
Thanks very much, Freddie. So if you're confused about which Medicare supplemental insurance policy would be best for you, it might be worthwhile to consult the experts at Longevity Alliance. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen, for having me on your show today. It's been a pleasure.